Okay, Tim, so tell us a little bit about Active Neighbourhoods.
Active Neighbourhoods is a really interesting 3-year project. It's a partnership between Devon Wildlife Trust and Plymouth City Council. It's funded by the Big Lottery Fund, and its main aims are to engage people in Plymouth that might not normally have the opportunity to be introduced to nature and conservation in some quite big sort of estates in Plymouth, some of the big old council estates that the city is reasonably well known for. Some of these communities haven't had the opportunity or the catalyst to get them off their settees and switching between TV channels to get them out into their green spaces. And Plymouth is a fascinating place. About 40% of the city is actually green space, and many of these communities have on their doorsteps, sometimes without even realising it, some really wonderful little places. Some of them quite secret places, like nature reserves that we've got, for example, Bud's Head Wood and Efford Marsh. These are places that are kind of tucked away but have really wonderful opportunities for people to access them, along with great wildlife conservation opportunities as well. So a few of the sites are actually already designated as local nature reserves, and through this project we're in the process of upgrading some of the sites to that designation as well. But what's so lovely about the whole project is that people who haven't had the chance to get involved in nature or nature reserves are now key volunteers for us in Plymouth. And for the Wildlife Trust particularly, Plymouth's a city that perhaps the Wildlife Trust hasn't had a huge engagement or profile in the past, but Active Neighbourhoods is really providing that opportunity. Perhaps can be seen as a pilot scheme of how important urban wildlife and urban conservation is for county wildlife trusts.
And tell us a little bit about this one site then. Where are we and what's going on here?
This is a really interesting site actually, Steve. It's one of our more recent sites. It's called Teats Hill, and it's right down by Sutton Harbour, and it lies between the National Marine Aquarium and the university's marine station behind us. So what we've got is this beach area that we're standing on, and behind us are some private apartments and some Plymouth community owner apartments that back onto this wonderful site. It's a site that's probably been a bit underused in the past because it possibly hasn't had the TLC that it really could have done with. And what Active Neighbourhoods is doing is working with partners on this site, for example the Marine Aquarium, University and ex-university as well, and an organisation called Blue Health, which is about providing outdoor opportunities for urban marine environments, specifically marine environments on the edges of cities, and Plymouth is the perfect place for that. You drive into Plymouth from the A38 and you see the signs Britain's Ocean City. Well, you just have to look around to see how apt and appropriate that is. But some people in Plymouth don't have the opportunity to access this wonderful environment very easily. And Teats Hill project here is one of those projects to try and really upgrade the site here and give people more opportunity to enjoy it. And currently you'll see all the fencing and so on. We're in the process of creating an outdoor amphitheatre here so that people can come and enjoy this spot with the lovely sunny afternoons that you get here like we have got today, and enjoy arts and theatre and music and outdoor activities on this site.